Oh hey, welcome back. I've been sick, so I haven't posted in like a week and a half. Life happens sometimes. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but first, we're gonna go to the Goodwill bins and then we'll come back here and talk. And there's like 1,000 other things to cram into this video, so buckle your seatbelts. This is gonna get a little crazy. Lots to talk about. We're with friend Nathan. You already found some on the ground.
I found a poker chip.
What's that one worth?
That's probably worth a penny or two.
That's $1 chip.
Yeah.
Thought it was a Tamagotchi. Oh, it is a Gigapet. Let's go. Look at this weird little Gigapet.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
So I walked in today telling myself I wasn't getting anything but amazing things in jeans. I usually try to only get the best of the best, but sometimes I'm like, meh, this is fine, I'll get it anyway. It's lightweight, I'll justify it in some way, but today, just bangers and jeans. And I was thinking that I would get out here with just a few things, but I found a lot of good stuff today, apparently. Dallas came up to me with this one, which I thought was really interesting. They're vintage Paris blues. They've got like this coverall kind of situation going on, a little bit of extra seaming details. They're very old, very cool. I got an absolute ton of Levi's today, which is awesome. And probably a highlight, some little Skechers clogs, always a good seller. These aren't the oldest. They're probably like early 2000s, somewhere in that area. They're definitely not 90s. They are still really cute.
I would absolutely kill to find the rest of that. Romstein, no way. Is that a Romstein VHS? That's crazy. That's nuts. Check this, Intellivision game box, but no game. That's all right, I guess.
If you can find the game, that'd
be nice.
Yeah.
I think I found the mother load. Okay, first of all, that belongs on my wall at my shop, don't it?
Yeah.
Nintendo DS charger, or not DS, something, I don't know, Game Boy Advance. That's a Game Boy Advance charger. And then the car charger for it, which is equally awesome. And then find of the day.
That's definitely, that's awesome.
I wish I'd kept all these that I found. I'd probably have half the collection by now. I end up selling them or something. That's fine of the day.
Maybe they'll have the whole set.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm happy to find these chargers.
Oh, I remember watching this so much that I had to buy a couple of them.
Or because you wore it out?
Yeah. I did find this Lady in the Tramp cassette.
Oh, nice.
I was looking for the book.
Probably here somewhere buried. Oh, well, I found the box to an audio device I'd love to find. I'm sure just...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'd love to find that, but just the box.
Oh, God, that would be good.
Wouldn't it?
Okay, so I found a pair of baby Levi's, and I don't know if I can leave them, but I don't have any reason to keep them. Look how cute they are. Little orange tab, size 6. They're so small.
I found a Shockwave.
What's that? Take cassette player?
Yep.
Sweet.
It's like 30 bucks.
Yeah, nice. These are probably about like 20, 30.
What do you think about that?
But I don't sell kids clothes, so I don't know what to do. Do I justify it by saying they're not that heavy? I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it until we leave.
So Nathan found a child's diary. Show him the cherries. That really freaks me out. Is that a one-eyed cherry?
I think it's supposed to be winking, but
Oh, okay.
looks like it lost an eye.
What's wrong with the
Look at this one.
What is this? M and I. Me.
And I. Another form of me. In the upside down me.
Excuse us. This is some dark stuff.
And then where was that one?
What is this house spawn? Weird.
And it's all kept in this nice little.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought she was a brass doll. So close. She's got a thicker head than your average Barbie. Spotted it from across the room. Bummer.
Oh yeah.
So I found this Harley Davidson sweatshirt. It's kind of like a long sleeve t-shirt, sweatshirt. It's kind of like a thicker t-shirt. We'll call it that. And I was so excited about it. Look. Super simple logo. Just like a basic, just lounge around the house kind of shirt. I did not inspect the back though. Ooh. I don't know if that's surface dirt. I think it is. But honestly, it's not worth it. We're just gonna get rid of it. This thing is super cool. She is a bit smudgy though. It's got lots of little dirt. I think this one is worth it though. Might take it home and clean it up. I think most of it will come out. Even if it doesn't, like, this is the coolest little, like, light yellow pearl snap Western shirt. It's corduroy. What's not to love?
So we've got a bag full of goodies and also found a turntable. Curious if the belt drive's still there. It appears to be. Probably have to put a new needle on it, but I think I'm gonna get it. Yeah. So biz-wise, I got a bag of goodies and a turntable. The turntable actually ended up being quite all right. I'd like to find another one to match it. Pretty good shape, probably needs to replace the needle. But I've actually been looking for one to put in here in my studio just for, you know, to have one in this room full of music stuff. Just seemed like a good idea. And then my bag full of nonsense. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. We're kind of transitioning into this point where like, we're not selling so many toys and stuff. Matter of fact, just FYI, one of those many things I said I was gonna cram in this video. We moved out of our antique mall. We're no longer currently in the antique mall business, so I don't know why I bought that. What do you guys want it? Let me know. I'll throw it on eBay for a couple bucks or something. I know I get messages sometimes in my DMs, Instagram, and sometimes on our Discord, which you should join, link below. I get messages sometimes, hey, you found any troll stuff, you found any this, that. I just bought it, I couldn't help myself. No game, but an Intellivision box. I'll probably bundle that with some other Intellivision stuff. This audio device, I actually have this super expensive version. This is the top of the line one with like 20 inputs. This has 1 input, so it would have just been nice to have for podcasting, gaming. You can't ever have too many audio devices when you make this kind of content. I don't know if there's too much else worth mentioning. I've been selling a lot of camera stuff, lots of films, and little cameras like these will surprise you. Sometimes it'll look just like this, some cheapy thing you think's not worth anything. Boom, it's 50 bucks, it's 100 bucks. So that'd probably be on eBay. I'll probably bundle a few more of these and sell them on eBay or whatnot or something. But this was an interesting one, this Steam tape that I found. Nothing sold, like I couldn't find a sold listing, but all the listings were like 50, 60 bucks. So I bet if I put it up for like 25 or something, we'll get it sold. Another little surprising one, several bucks there, not bad. I got this for Ivan, if you're watching Ivan. Probably this is kind of like something you'd want. It has a thing where your Hot Wheels go through it or whatever, and it ticks up the number of laps that the cars have gone. Pretty cool, pretty classic. I've got a bag full of things for Ivan, so it's gonna go to him. Let's go put, this is probably the last, let me make sure it's the last thing to talk about. Oh yeah, you guys saw the Game Boy chargers. That's more whatnot stuff when I sell Game Boys and stuff. Gigapet, right? Well, let me show you something. Over in the game room, right? Gotta update this keychain wall because it's just been this mess since I put it up. But I've got a lot of Gigapet and Tamagotchi stuff here. This is obviously newer than some of this retro stuff, but it belongs here on this wall. But that's pretty much all of the bin stuff. There's a few more things in my bag here, but it's just miscellaneous nonsense. Some things for eBay, some other things. Now there's a whole bunch more to talk about. So after we came home from the bins today, let's go ahead and jump into this. We went to an antique mall. Didn't plan on filming or anything, but I found something incredibly awesome. So check this out. There's a Pokemon one. We're done at the bins and we're going home. We were not planning on filming anything, but we're at an antique mall. $10. I feel like I gotta have that. And then I just spotted this Pokemon though. What is it though? Game, Pokemon, a portmanteau of the words Pokemon. Okay. Is that one $10? We're getting them. $1.99, that's, I've paid way more for one. Walkman. I picked up a, $4.99, I picked up a tape Walkman at the bins today, and that's probably gonna be like the 5th or 6th one I bought and put on eBay this year that's sold. Certain ones sell well. I'm telling you, that's one of my prized possessions. I don't want to buy this, but I feel like I shouldn't separate them. Is that not awesome? Quit giggling at me.
Can't break the set.
I'm gonna take pictures of them now and send them to all my Yu-Gi-Oh buddies. I've got lots of friends that we only bond over Yu-Gi-Oh. I need to get some of my binders open and come buy stuff like this. I'd really like to have more of this set. And there's probably a dozen cards in here for $1 or $2 from this set. And there's some Yu-Gi-Ohs. Okay, I have no idea where I'm gonna hang these whatsoever. I should have bought the Pokemon one, but I couldn't split them up. That's just who I am as a person. Yu-Gi-Oh stuff like this is really hard to find. I probably, sorry if you're watching, whoever's booth this was, or sorry if this gets back to you, I probably would have paid upwards of $50, $60 for that Yu-Gi-Oh one. But I paid $10 for it, and I'm thankful for the price. That stuff, I don't know if I'm gonna hang it here on the wall. You guys can kind of see, I've been making this backdrop here in my room, in my office, just lots of artwork. And I need more in here. I wanna cover all that white space. But, as you guys might know, we have another channel called Rubber Duck Yellow, and honestly, COVID kind of messed that channel up. Haven't posted much on there since COVID. We did stream on it, actually, last night. So make sure you click the links below and follow that. We might be streaming some more video games. Long story short, we always want to be streaming video games. It's a fun thing we love doing, always have. But since we moved back to Kentucky, our internet speed had been terrible. Just recently upgraded. We went from 0.5 upload to like 200. So we can stream now, it's possible. But I say all that to say, if I get back into making that trading card game content on that channel, because that channel was actually pretty successful. We did like 2,000 subs in a couple months and then just quit because COVID murdered us. But that's the kind of thing I'd love to have hanging in a card game room or something like that. I don't know if I'll do that or if I'll maybe put them up here in the meantime, but I've actually got a lot of stuff to hang up here. I might just throw them up. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I also bought this off of one of Rick's whatnots. Just seemed like something that needed to be in my game room. Paid way too much for it, but I had to have it, and that's just how it goes. And I also bought a bunch of pins from them to put over here on the pin wall. So I've just got a lot of work to do in my office. I just gotta get around to it, but you know, you get a little sick sometimes and you can't catch up on work. So I guess I can talk about that a little bit before we move on to the next thing, because there's still a lot of stuff we've done in the past couple weeks that I have footage of to show you guys. But yeah, I got sick. It wasn't too serious. What it actually was just sun poisoning and or / dehydration. Second time that it's happened since I've moved back here. And I've got it figured out now. I now know what to do. I know it seems silly that it's happened to me twice, but really, ultimately, all it is that, you know, I'm not as young as I was the last time I lived in this humidity. And there's going to be some people watching who don't live in humid zones. And, you know, we lived in Phoenix for years and years, never came close to getting dehydrated at 120 degrees. It's just not the same. Actually, here in Owensboro, my hometown, it's kind of in the middle of what's called the Ohio Valley. Very low setting on a river, humid as it can be. And as you guys know, I've been helping my little brother start his own business. And so my first real experience working back outside in like 6 years, moving into my 30s and then trying to do it now without being aware of new limitations because of age, etc. I made a mistake. It wasn't too serious. It was just kind of a long, slow, lasting fatigueness, stuff like that. But I've since been back to work out in the sun, with the sun being even hotter for another week now since being sick, and I've had no problems. Basically because, man, I thought I was drinking a lot of water when I got sick, and it wasn't enough. I'm drinking a ton of water and, you know, keeping the electrolytes up and all those things you're supposed to do. It's just annoying. It's annoying getting old. And I know plenty of older people are going to watch and be like, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm 65. I know. But you turned 30 once also. And it hits you like a ton of bricks then. It just does. But I have figured it out. And speaking of which, because I got sick and got off my rhythm, because I was almost posting daily, I still have been filming a lot. I just haven't got back in my rhythm of posting it. So I'll just kind of update you guys on a few things we've done work-wise. We have, since last week, we've built a couple of decks. The first deck was a small one, kind of a very unique little small deck for a tight backyard, built specifically to what the client wanted. They wanted something smaller and shorter so they weren't so high up in the air they could see over to their neighbors. It was a neat little deck, and we did it in a few days, actually, over a weekend. Actually, we did it in a couple days so that it could be done by the 4th of July. It was a pretty cool job. The second deck, a little bit more complicated. It was bigger, but I did get some shots of us putting the finishing touches on it. And big old deck. And then we did do a job also in the interim, since having posted, where we basically just did some handyman work and fixed up this old barn and stuff, and it went really well. But that's going really well. It's so nice having this great big old shop for things like helping my brother start his business. We've got a whole wood storage room in the back of my shop. It's not a lumber store yet, but it's starting to look like one. We need another piece of wood for a job. We just come to the shop and get it, and it's been pretty cool. We also ended up at a thrift store the other day and bought a bunch of t-shirts, which was really cool. Whoa.
Ooh, melted Rubik's Cube.
We went through every shirt in this whole place and we came up with some okay stuff. This I'm actually really excited about. This just actually fits me, though I don't know what it is. Is that Judge Dredd? But not. And then Reptar, but it actually fits me. Just wait, we're getting into the good stuff. Boom! 3X Randy Savage, and then the rest of these are pretty much wrestling shirts. I believe that's some sort of John Cena branded shirt. Not really a huge wrestling fan myself, but these are actually all quality $20 or so shirts. Fight Owens, I don't know what that means. And then a NASA shirt that fits me, and I'm actually gonna go home and hang that by the Rubik's collection. It was really intended to be a whole nother episode or something, but this happens. This is such a frustrating thing. We used to post daily content on this channel, and now that we don't, and we think about getting back into it or not, or do we post 3 times a week, it's so difficult, actually, not posting daily content. Posting daily content for me, in my head, sounds easier than posting once a week, because I feel like I should film everything, and then I don't know how to cram everything into a video, and it's just that grind of wake up, film it, put it up tomorrow, made it easy for you to choose what to post. So right now I'm just playing catch up. So I'm talking about this Goodwill trip, which was awesome. Probably deserves its own video, but if I don't cram it in this video, you guys are never gonna see these awesome t-shirts I bought. They were pretty freaking awesome. Okay guys, last thing now. And I'm sure, even though I think this is the last thing I'm gonna get home and edit this video and realize there's 5 more things to cram in this video that I didn't think of. But Hannah, let's give you a Hannah update. She's been doing a lot of Facebook Marketplace furniture flipping and stuff like that. So we're doing some Facebook Marketplace pickup early this morning. This is like the 3rd time this week that we've picked something off Marketplace, and they're just like, it's on the back porch, go get it. That always makes you feel awkward. Hopefully this isn't a bad prank where they're just sending people into other people's backyards. And you're just gonna Venmo her the money? Suppose you're gonna wanna make sure you want it. It's all right, I suppose. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, hold on, I gotta put these Crocs in sport mode. I can't walk backwards without it. I'll be tripping and stuff. So, thought she'd be out here. But, oh, there she is, you're over here hiding.
Hello.
This, we picked this up a couple days ago, Facebook Marketplace, and it was in pretty rough shape. She's got it looking pretty good, I'd say. Is it wet all over? I probably shouldn't touch it.
Just a little bit around the center.
It's looking good. And then, actually just today, a couple hours ago, we picked up this chair. I know it looks like we've trashed it on this trailer, but we've made such a mess in the shop because of the last couple weeks worth of work and then being sick. Matter of fact, tomorrow when all this video is posted, the first thing I'm doing is come to the shop, reorganizing it. But this is another one Hannah's gonna reupholster or something and flip.
Beautiful.
What do you think? You got any words?
Stay awesome.
Peace out.